What is NFIP?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked. It's actually the National Flood Insurance Program, and it is a federal program. It's been around since 1968, and it's basically designed to assist property owners with their recovery after our number one natural disaster, which is flooding.
And why should realtors know about it? Why is that important?
Well, realtors should really know. Number one, because every building is located in a flood zone. It's just a matter of the level of risk. So you have your low to moderate, and then you have your high risk zone. So even as the realtors are driving their clients and their property owners, that's a good touch point to have a discussion about flood insurance.
And they should share that information, obviously, with their clients.
Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I would recommend that realtors and real estate professionals really know the territories that they're writing in. You know, there are all types of resources now. You can go online, you can pull up the flood insurance rate map. You have an idea of what properties you want to show your clients. So why not be able to give them a complete picture of not only just, you know, the brick and the mortar, but what those risks are that are associated with it. Because really a homeowner policy or a property and casualty policy does not cover flood. It actually excludes the general condition of flood. So that's just another way to protect that financial investment.
Is it easy to find that information?
It is very easy. Basically, everyone, you know, pretty much has some type of insurance. So whether it's automobile, whether it's property and casualty, you can ask any licensed insurance agent, and they can provide quotes. They can also, you know, kind of give you some additional resources to learn more about it. You can also go to FEMA.gov. That's a great place to find out about it.
Now, I have to say this. I'm from New Orleans, right? So we know all about flood insurance. But what about the areas where they think, you know what, it's not going to flood here? Do I really need flood insurance?
Well, what I would say to those that are located in low to moderate risk zones is that's really a good thing. And the reason for that is because the cost is lower, because the risk itself is slightly reduced. It's not eliminated. Notice I said the risk is reduced, so there's still risk in those low to moderate zones. But we're finding, you know, with weather patterns changing, and the reality is water is going to seek its, you know, lowest course, and it's going to flow and it ebbs. So it may start in the high risk zone, but find its lowest course, you know, in that low to moderate risk zone. So even more reason for property owners to really be aware of what their level of risk is. Even their building characteristics can affect, you know, what their premium is going to be.
I was going to ask you about that. So for instance, someone who is not on a hill, who has a basement, are those people the people who are, you know, should probably take a close look?
Well, I would have to say yes, because there's a lot of things involved. Number one, you have to, you know, be located in a participating community where flood insurance is available.
Right.
Secondly, depending on the type of building, the type of structure that you have, as you mentioned, basements, then because they are located, portion is below ground level or subgrade, sometimes it's called, then that means that the flood waters are going to impact that area. So, of course, that will, in fact, kind of dictate the actual premium, and it may be higher in those high-risk zones as well. And then, of course, if you elevate, meaning that you have maybe your building is located on a crawl space, and sometimes piers, posts, pilings, that will also help your premium to be lower. So the building that you select can also already have a prescribed number just based on its characteristics.
Okay. Is there anything else we missed?
No, I'm looking forward to seeing as many real estate professionals as possible tomorrow for our sessions.
And when is your session?
So it starts at 10 o'clock. We're on from 10 to 11:30.
And the title?
And it is titled, Never Underestimate Your Client's Flood Risk.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.